is your story, Anne. Welcome back. Now, let's find out if the men on the street will cut back on their donations to charity.
Do you donate to charity?
Yes, I do.
What charities do you donate?
Home Chairs and NCare.
Okay, so how much do you donate at a go?
I'm a regular donor, so it's about it adds up to about $50 a month for these two.
Okay.
Yeah.
So with the current recession, would that make you change how much you donate or donate less?
I suppose if possible, I would like to keep it the same or increase more, because it's only during this time that they need more help from everyone. Yeah.
How much do you donate at one go?
It depends, because I've got 5 kids, so usually I just give each of the kids some, whether it's $1 coin or whatever, just to put it in, just to teach them a little bit about giving.
Do you think with the recession you change or how much you donate or stop donating?
No, because I think that what little can sort of mount up to something good. It helps. Every cent you give helps somebody else. I mean, even in a recession, we are also going through a tough time, but somehow step aside and just help somebody else too.
What charities do you donate to?
Depends. Recently I donated to the Red Cross and SPCA sometimes.
Do you donate regularly?
No, just when I see the can.
Okay. So how much do you put in at one go?
Depends actually, how much change I have. Maybe sometimes $1 or $2, just around there. Yeah.
So with the recession, do you think you would change how much you donate or you stop donating altogether?
That actually depends on whether I get a job.
Okay.
I try to, yeah.
What charities do you donate to?
I sponsor a child in Mozambique, and I also sponsored a child in Bangladesh.
Okay. Do you donate to any other charities besides this?
Not really, no. I think I personally believe that the best thing to do is to try to ensure and know where that money is going so that it's actually helping someone, because it's all very well to drop a coin in a box, but if you don't really know where the money is going, then I think it defeats the purpose. So when you actually see someone benefiting, a child in a developing country, then I think it's so much more rewarding and so much more fulfilling for the individual concerned, and you can actually see where your money is going and how the community and how he or her is benefiting.
Okay, so how much do you put in it at one go?
Say if we have $2 in our bag, then we put $2 in our bag.
Sincerely lah.
So, with the recession, do you think people or you yourself will donate less?
Not exactly. It's helping people. It's not about the recession. You see, the people is in need of money, whereas us still have money. So it's not about recession. It's about helping people.
How much do you donate?
Actually, around 5 to 10.
So with the recession, do you think you change how much you donate or stop donating?
For sure. Means that because it already infected my job, my payment, my basics. So I think I put it lower, about $1 to $2.
So do you think with the recession you'll stop donating?
I don't think so.
Why not?
Because it's not that much, $1. Yeah, but if everybody contribute a bit, it's good enough. I think.
Okay, Elsie, do you donate to the charity? Oh, you're putting me on the spot. Yes.
Actually, I do. I've sponsored children with World Vision for many years since my JC time. I asked a group of classmates to, because it's $45, and so I asked them to gather some money, and then we try and support a child.
Yeah, me too. Actually, I'm a mom of a Mongolian child.
Oh, Mongolian. Mine's Lesotho. It's in Africa.
Okay. So, yeah. We want to, ask men on the street. So they are donating, right? So do you think this is another strategy that charities should, look at?
Yeah,
now?
If at the economic downturn like this, the corporate world will be cutting down, in terms of their budget. And we should reach out to individuals who are willing to help in all times. Always feel that a number of them I speak to during the street sales, they tell me donation is not a feeling, is you want to do it. You know, it's a decision to help in donation or in volunteerism. So I think to reach out to the individual now is a better strategy.
Okay.
Yeah. So what are the creative ways? Because just now we were talking about trying to package it or moving it into more in line with some corporate CSC goals and all that. So what would be a creative way of doing that?
I think we have to relook at our fundraising strategies for sure. What we find that we sometimes do is that if the CSR budget is cut, we try to look at the marketing budget. Because we run programs, we go into schools for training. So sometimes when a company is very interested and keen to support us, but they come back and they say, you know, I really want to support you, but this year's CSR budget is cut, I have no money. What we can do is we explore with them, even if you don't donate money, how about donating in kind? If you are a FMCG group, for example, company, for example, you know, sponsoring drinks for our students during our event, that will be in a way a sponsorship. So we need to think of different ways to get companies involved, because I think that even in this current crisis or in this current economic downturn, there are a lot of companies who want to do something as well. They also want to give back, but they also have the bottom line. They also have the issues of whether they can survive. So what we do is if a company is really very keen, and what we can do is we sit down and we discuss and we see what are the ways that we can work together, so that, you know, at the end of the day, it's our youth who benefit.
That's right. How about Gregory?
For us, I think our key to fundraising is to maintain a very good spread of donors, not an over-reliance on a specific type of donors. In the last few years, we actually stayed away from organizing large-scale events. You know, we only do selectively a couple of events. One of them, which I mentioned earlier on, is the Christmas caroling. It's good for publicity and it raises good money. The other thing we do is we engage our board members' help. So recently we had a private dinner where we invite 60 high net worth, you know, guests. I mean, our board members do all the invitation, not me. But I mean, it's like an evening, hotel sponsored, you know, and we were privileged to have a guest of honor who is the Excellency President Nathan. And we raised $160,000 just for a dinner. So that's amazing because the board members work for us. So this is one way, another way that we actually raise funds. And especially in the Christmas, we have a lot of people coming to us and say, hey, I want to come to your home, I want to buy toys for your children and all those sort of things. So whether in good times or bad times, we try and discourage them. We would tell them that we want to put food on the table, we want to put rice on the table, we want to pay school fees. So this is what we normally encourage our donor, convert them to cash or to essentials. So this is another way that, you know, instead of us having to take out money to buy rice, they are paying for this thing. So this is another way we do. So we are very selective now. And in a crisis like this, I hope we don't get affected too much because we manage our programs such that it can sustain in bad times also, not just for good times. In good times we have surplus. So in bad times, we use that surplus, you know. But of course, we use our surplus is only for it's a temporary measure. You know, we have to look for ways to make sure that we can come back to normalcy.
Well, just now we were thinking it's interesting that men on the street are not cutting back. Most of them are very willing to still donate.
So a small sum actually will accumulate to a big amount, and we don't stop at individual. We still can target at small companies who also were willing to come out in terms of man-hour, donation in kinds, or small, you know, functions that is appropriate for the beneficiary, and all this will accumulate to big amount.
Okay, well, for me, should I give some advice? Actually, well, like I was saying, I'm also sponsoring a kid in Mongolia, and for me, I always set aside that amount of money, no matter what. So that amount of money is similar to, you know, my facials, you know, the things that I do is a necessity for me, so that I do not, you know, think that
facial costs more than the sponsor. Unfortunately,
so I should cut that off
there's no $45 facial.
Yeah, that's right. So, is there any advice, that we should give our viewers on how should we still donate and be realistic about the amount of money we have in our pockets? Any advice here? Cut down, but don't stop altogether.
I think don't stop. All of us will like to hear that. Like, from the street just now, some of the viewer did mention, is a commitment that you want to give back to the society at bad times like this, especially when you know that this is the time that they need you most.
That's right.
So don't cut back, but commit to give a certain amount that you think you are comfortable in, and a small sum will add on to big, harvest.
Okay. So now that we are talking about this, you actually, Red Cross has an event this weekend, right? Do you want to tell us more about what's going to happen?
It's about Project Rise. We are reaching out to 7 zones, 84,000 households, hoping to collect 30,000 kg of rice this 17 and 18 of January. The collection centers are secondary schools and community centers. We are reaching out to a bigger number this time. We have piloted this project a few months ago, and it has very good response from the community. So we are doing it in a bigger scale, 7 zones in Singapore.
Interesting.
Flyers has been going out, so a lot of donors actually are coming in.
Okay, so you have a story to tell, right? Something happened in the afternoon.
This afternoon before the interview, I went to Toa Payoh, and I know some of the shop owners there, and they actually give me a flyers that talks about Project Rise. And
the one.
This is the one. Yes, I know about this project, but they didn't know that I'm from Red Cross. So they are promoting. The shop owners are promoting this project and ask their customer to donate the rice so that tomorrow it will be in time for our volunteers to collect. And this is so encouraging,
It's very heartwarming.
Yes, very heartwarming to see the response of the public, forthcoming and reaching out to every individual that they have met to do their little part to collect. So I only reached out to 1 or 2 shop owners, and I already got these flyers, and I saw bags of rice at their counter waiting to be collected.
Wow.
That's so nice to hear that.
So it would be a very successful project.
Yes. How about Gregory? Is there any big projects that's coming up to raise funds?
Not for us, but we have a appeal that's coming up. We send appeals a few times a year. So in our latest appeal, the one that's going to be going out, I think, in a couple of days, we actually appeal to people not to stop giving. All right, every dollar matters.
Yes.
All right, so we really hope that they will, take this appeal and say, okay, I'm going to give more if I can, or I'm not going to stop giving if I'm thinking about stopping giving. So this is what we are appealing.
Yeah.
Okay.
And what about Winnie for your foundation?
For us, I think our message to people, regular people on the street is every effort counts, not just every dollar as well. Of course, every dollar does count as well. But in our case, that a lot of times people don't realize that they think that charities only need money, but really a lot of it, charities also need more than that. In a Chinese saying, we have 有钱出钱有力出力.
Yes.
And really, I think some of our volunteers had no idea that, like we had someone who is a professional MC. He comes and say, what can I do?
True.
And we say, you can come, you can be a trainer, you can be a volunteer with us, you can come mentor a youth with us, and all you need to do is just some spare time.
Yes.
And so what we would like to share with people is that, at the end of the day, don't be afraid, don't be shy to approach charitable organizations. If you have a willingness, if you have a commitment, I'm sure a lot of charities would welcome you with open arms and will be able to work with you and see what is it that you can help.
Yeah,
at the end of the day, everyone benefits.
Indeed, I think you might have a skill that you can actually contribute. So yeah, 有力出力，有钱出钱。
Every effort count, every cent, every dollar count. And our reason for tonight is there's this Chinese saying, that goes saving a life exceeds building a 7-story pagoda. So do donate, okay? Thanks, guys, for coming on Point
you
Blank
so
tonight,
much.
and thank you for watching us. Good night, and don't stop donating.
Yes.